front of your desk, please. We're going to learn a new lesson today in reading of how to find the meaning of unknown words, okay? So I need a loud reader that can please read our new I can statement. Who can read this out loud so we know what we're going to be learning today? Mackenzie, nice and loud. I can determine the meaning of words and phrases. I want you to turn and talk to your partner. What do you think that means? What do you think that means? I want you two to talk. What do you think I can determine the meaning of words and phrases means when you're reading your book? Dr. back to your seat, please.
Trying to find
Conversations closed, please. Raise your hand. What do you think I can determine the meaning of words and phrases means? Lonnie. To understand the words that you are reading. Excellent. Anyone want to add to that? Owen, go ahead and add to that. Okay, I can figure out the meaning of words and phrases by going back and using my strategies. Hand that to me, please. Thank you. All right, now, I want you to turn your eyes to the screen, please, because we're going to warm up with a short little tune that I thought was really funny, so everyone show me your eyes. Alexis, can you hit the lights for just 30 seconds? Here we go. You might recognize the tune if you've been to a baseball game. Conversations closed, please. So that might have reminded you of when you have been to a baseball game, to that familiar tune, 3 Strikes You're Out, the old ball game. All right, so you are going to have an opportunity to read with a friend today, but we need active listening, okay? We have been studying the meaning of why authors write books. Everybody put your arm out like this. The first reason, we think of that delicious word, the first reason authors write books is to persuade. The second reason why authors read books is to inform. And the last reason is to entertain. Okay, so persuade, inform, entertain is the 3 reasons why authors write and illustrate books, okay? So when I call your table over to the carpet, you're going to be sitting in your rows, and I want all expectations of carpets to be shown, okay? So here we go. When I call your reading group over to the carpet, please head that way, and you should be seated when the song is over. So you can check later. Silver group. Nice sharp rows. Red group. Excellent leadership. Thank you. Black group. And finally, my yellow group. Head to the carpet. I should see nice sharp rows in 10, 9, no book box clear, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, voices off, and 3, 2, 1. Owen, step right, take up voice a little bit to the left, please. I know, take a seat right here for me. That's perfect. All right, boys and girls, that is our signal that I need all eyes and ears on me, focusing and paying attention, okay? So, boys and girls, today we are going to learn how to solve tricky words, okay? And I am going to use my book right over here. It is called Sea Turtles, and it's also called Oceans, okay? These 2 books, raise your hand if they are fiction. Raise your hand if they're nonfiction. Oh, thank you, readers. These books are nonfiction because they tell us what? Real information, real facts, okay? So the first thing I want to show you today, boys and girls, is a strategy. When you are reading your books, the first strategy that you can use is right here. Who can read this nice and loud for me? Maddie, go ahead.
How to solve tricky words.
Okay, and our first strategy, please?
Use picture.
Picture what? Who can help her out with this word? Use picture what? Briar. Clues. Okay, what do you think? Turn and talk to your partner. What do you think picture clues are? You can we make a group of three right here? What do you think picture clues are? Take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. Bring your hands. Conversations closed. Turn back to me, please. Boys and girls, what do you think picture clues are? Nina.
I think you could look at the picture. Well, if you're like stuck on a word, you could look at the picture, and then you can or you could just sound out the words.
Okay, thumbs in the sky if you agree with Nina. She said, look at the picture if you're stuck on a word, and the picture might give you some type of clue. Alan, where are you looking? I'm right here, facing forward. All right, so the first thing I want to show you is I am going to show you a picture clue, okay? And my book is right here. And this is a nonfiction book called Water, okay? And I am going to open this book and share with you on this page right here. All right, page 3. Water from the waterfall pours and roars. Water from the park. Ooh, I'm stuck. I'm not sure what this word is, so I'm going to read a little more. Plays and sprays. Now I'm going to use my first way to solve tricky words by looking at the picture. I'm going to look at the picture and I'm going to use what I know to figure out what that word is. Can anybody help me? Does anybody know what that picture is showing me? Riley, what is that picture showing me?
It's showing you
A water fountain. So I'm going to go back and reread and see if that makes sense. And you are going to give me thumbs up if it makes sense, okay? Here we go. Water from the park fountain plays and sprays. Thumbs up if you agree that that made sense. Did I use my picture clue?
Yes.
All right, let's try one more time. I'm now going to go to this page, page 6 in the book Water. Water from the boiling kettle steams and screams. Water from the pot plops and, I'm stuck. So what can I do? Can I look at the picture? What's that water doing in that pot? When water gets real hot, what is it doing? Look at that picture. Sophia? Flops. So the water plops and flops. Okay, so when it gets real hot, it's like boiling water. Okay, so did I use my picture clue strategy? All right, the second way, boys and girls, that I want to show you that awesome readers use is, I need a loud reader who can read what's in blue. Who can read what's in blue for Miss Miszewski? Starting right here. Nice and loud. Graceland. Okay, look at a glossary or dictionary to find words, okay? So now I'm going to go to my next book, Oceans, okay? How many of you have ever seen or been to an ocean before? Hands up. Hands in your lap. Now, boys and girls, I am going to start reading a page, and I am going to show you the second strategy that good readers do when they're reading nonfiction books is to look in a glossary, okay? So I am going to read this page about glowing seas. Glowing seas. Let's read on to find out more. At night, the ocean's blue-green glow is visible for miles. This is caused by, I'm not sure of that big word. Bioluminescence. I'm not sure what bioluminescence means. Do you know what it means? So let's turn to our glossary in the back of the book, and I'm going to look for that word, bioluminescence. Did I find it?
Yes.
Did I find it in my glossary?
Yes.
Okay, let's read what bioluminescence means. It means the light created by a living organism. So an animal in the sea that's living, a light is created. Okay? So let's keep reading. Scientists believe that up to 90% of deep sea animals may use bioluminescence, thank you, to hunt, hide, or find mates for other reasons. These animals range from tiny shrimp-like species to a cookie-cutter shark. Okay, now I'm going to show my second strategy one more time. I'm going to turn to this page, and I'm going to read on to find out more. Okay, and which strategy? Whisper to your partner. Which strategy am I using right now? Whisper to your partner. I heard Noah say it. All right, I heard lots of you whisper glossary, and you are correct. Okay, so let's read one more page to find out what the word means. Scientists and engineers think the ocean may provide one alternative to fossil fuels. Today, they are looking into how to build fields of electricity generating turbines about 1,000 feet underwater. Does anybody know what the word turbines means? Where can I turn to find out what the word turbines means? Jacob.
Glossary.
Okay, so I'm going to turn to that glossary one more time, and I'm going to look for the word turbines. It's in ABC order, which means it starts with the beginning letter A and goes all the way to Z, just like we practiced. So I'm going to look at the word turbines, and turbines are engines that take energy from water or wind and turn it into electricity. Okay? So this is our second strategy of how great readers find the meaning of tricky words. Okay? I look in the glossary. Are you ready for our third way that readers find the meaning of words? All right, I need a reader, a loud reader. Hands up if you would like to read this last one for me. Who can read what's in purple? Nice and loud. Andrew, go ahead.
Read out in the sentence. Use context.
Okay, boys and girls, have you ever been stuck before and you continue to read on and you figured out what you were thinking? That is what we are going to do. We are going to use clues from the reading in this book, Sea Turtles. Okay, so I'm going to show you a page of how we can find the meaning of unknown words. Okay, and I'm going to start right here. So let's eyes on the book. Baby sea turtles swim all night long and all through the next day. They keep swimming until they are many miles from shore. Here they have a few something. I'm not sure what that word is. So I'm going to keep reading and see if I can find out what that word is. The water below them may be a mile deep. The only food is tiny animals called plankton. Plankton float near the surface of the water. For the next year or so, the little sea turtles float in the sea just like the plankton they eat. So, boys and girls, what do you think that word was that I got stuck on? From reading that their only food is tiny animals called plankton, what do you think I was reading? Stephen? Enemies. Okay, so as I kept reading, I could figure out that here they have a few enemies, so they have to be very careful for when they're hunting for food because there's what? Enemies. Okay? So, did you see how I continued to read on in my story to see if I could make sense of that word? Thumbs up if you saw how I did that. I'm looking for all thumbs to check for understanding. All right, now, what I'm going to do is we are going to review the 3 ways that, hands in your lap please, that how good readers solve tricky words. The first way, read with me, ready? Use picture clues. Look at the pictures for those clues. The second way is we look in a glossary or dictionary. Okay, you can always look a word up if you don't know the meaning. And the third way we learned today is read on in the sentence, use context clues. Okay, so we read on to make sense of that piece of information. So today, during reading, the first group, if you are in the pink group, hands up. You are going to be the first group that meets at my table to work on our strategy today. Okay? So when I call your group back to your table, you are going to get a poster that looks like this. How to solve tricky words. And highlighted on the sheet is the strategy that you are going to try independently in your nonfiction books. And when I call you to your table, we're going to use that strategy. So my pink group and my silver group, hands up. You, my friends, are going to figure out the meaning of tricky words by using the picture clues today. Okay? My next group, I need my black group and red group. Hands up, please. You, my friends, are going to use the strategy of looking in the glossary or dictionary to find the meaning of unknown words. Got it? And my yellow group, hands up. You, my friends, I'm challenging you to use the read-on strategy and use your context clues to figure out the meaning of unknown words. Okay?